Good evening and welcome to the Pandemic Podcast with me, Dan Astin-Gregory. In tonight's episode, we address the issue of vaccine passports and ask the question, is it time to come together to say no to vaccine passports? In fact, no, we make the statement in saying it's time to come together to say no to vaccine passports. You may have seen across my social media channels on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram recently sharing the hashtag Together campaign in pre-launch phase, which I'm delighted to see has now gone viral across social media, particularly on Twitter. If you look at the Together hashtag, you'll see post after post after post after post of people sharing the campaign and stating their views on why it's important for us to say no to vaccine passports in the United Kingdom and wider afield. Now, this campaign formally launches tomorrow afternoon, bringing together more than 200 businesses, campaign organisations, religious leaders, concerned individuals from all walks of life, from all across the political spectrum, and includes people who are both vaccinated and unvaccinated. And all of these people and groups are now working closely together to defend our hard-won rights and freedoms in the United Kingdom, many of which are being threatened by the introduction of discriminatory vaccine passports, with the looming horizon of digital, or the looming prospect of digital IDs on the horizon, which further can threaten those rights and liberties that are won by our forebearers. Now, together we have united to write the Together Declaration, setting out why vaccine passports or any form of digital IDs are unnecessary, ineffective, and describe the impact that they can have upon the lives and livelihoods of the people of the United Kingdom and around the world. The campaign includes senior doctors, NHS staff, mental health professionals, faith leaders, legal professionals, entrepreneurs, business leaders, sports professionals, TV presenters, musicians, political leaders, campaigners, and ordinary people like you and I, all coming together to protect our freedoms. And we know that in order to do this, with the magnitude of the problem that we face here, that we must exactly do what the campaign says on the tin and come together to tackle this particular issue. We will need your support to help us to amplify this message. We are going live with a press conference tomorrow afternoon. And further details will be revealed tomorrow, so that you can join the campaign, watch the press conference live, and indeed, following the press conference, sign the declaration as it becomes live and lend your voice to this campaign to stand firmly together, arm in arm, person to person, to say no strongly to vaccine passports. And for those of you in the United Kingdom, I appreciate we have a global audience. This really is a global message. But right now we've designed this campaign. The signatories of this campaign are coming together to send a message in the United Kingdom. But this very much is a global issue that we must come together further afield to tackle, because if it's implemented in one area and not another, it can potentially create a ripple effect. But we must ask ourselves, where do we want to be in the next week, month, year, 5 years, or 10 years? And where will we be if vaccine passports are permitted? What if people in the future do not fit the criteria offered by these COVID certifications and vaccine passports? Will they be left behind? Will they be excluded from society? Will they be excluded from the economy? If they don't fit, if you don't fit to the criteria that's outlined within these passports, then you may not be able to contribute to the United Kingdom and the society we operate in. Now, if we want, on the back of this crisis, to be leaders in this small group of nations, if we want the United Kingdom to become leaders as we come out of this and to retain our economic strength and our sovereignty, then we cannot possibly enable these types of measures to be enacted, because we need everyone to contribute together to making society prosper and to work together one another to look out for each other and to protect the vulnerable as we come out of this. But to introduce vaccine passports, potentially sacrifice all of the good work that people have put in to look after one another, but also now looking forward where we want to go from here. And throughout the last 18 months, there's been times where this nation has followed the rest of the world. But do we want to, as a nation, as a United Kingdom, follow, or do we want to lead? Now, we know that there have been dire consequences for being a follower over the last 18 months. And now perhaps it's time to make the decision that the United Kingdom is going to attempt to lead once again. And we can only lead by ensuring that we do not exclude anyone from this society using restrictive measures such as vaccine passports, which are both discriminatory, divisive, and risk driving and deepening and widening the existing inequalities that we're already witnessing in our society. It's time to close the gap, and we will only ever close the gap by working together to recover beyond COVID-19. We cannot leave anyone behind. And this dangerous idea that has risen up through vaccine passports will likely only seek to serve the interests of those who have already gained from the ideology that we've witnessed and the narrative that we've seen over the last 18 months. Those that seek to preserve the status quo are the ones that benefit. But think about how many industries, how many individuals have been hard hit by the response to COVID-19 after the past 18 months. And we've made sacrifices together in order to keep each other safe. But now it's time to move forward. And the industries such as hospitality, entertainment, retail, travel, arts, entertainment, the charitable sector have all been some of the hardest hit industries, and they rely upon the custom of every member of society. We cannot leave people behind. So it is time to come together to say no to vaccine passports. And that's exactly what we're seeking to deliver tomorrow with the launch of the Together campaign. So I encourage you to look out tomorrow afternoon. If you're on our mailing list at the Pandemic Podcast, you'll get first information about the live stream of the press conference that's taking place tomorrow afternoon. You'll be one of the first to hear about that. But do look out across social media for further posts with the hashtag Together. If you search Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of these different channels, you'll see countless people have been posting this hashtag with the Together logo and imagery. So look out for that tomorrow as we announce the launch of the Together Declaration, where we invite each one of you, whether you're vaccinated, unvaccinated, we don't care. We want to be together. We want to eat, work, play, dance together. We want to learn together. We want our children to be able to study and become educated together and socialize together. And we do not want anyone to be excluded or left behind. So if you agree with our position and you would like to unite together to say no to vaccine passports, then look out tomorrow for the Together Declaration, where you will be able to lend your voice to this incredibly important campaign as we send a message that the United Kingdom firmly say no to the vaccine passports and that we wish to be together. We want to live, work and enjoy life's simple pleasures together with no one excluded and no one left behind. And together then, we can lead in the recovery following COVID-19, and we can put the United Kingdom and its economy and its livelihood and the interests of its people at the forefront as we begin to lead change. So I firmly believe that together we can say no, but not only that, we can look ahead to the future and we together can create a better future for all of us. So I do hope that you'll join us in the Together campaign tomorrow. Please do share this video. Please do share the tweets that you see and all of the Together posts. Post yourself, share the hashtag, send a message loud and clear that we say no to vaccine passports. We want to be together, and together we will create change. Thank you very much for tuning in and sharing this broadcast. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow as we launch the Together Declaration. Good night to you all.